Instagram, and Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Let's get it. We are live, baby. As you guys are tuning in, let me know how your day is going in the comments. Happy Friday. You know the vibes. It's your boy. We're going to hop right into this really quick. Another day, another episode. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your boy, Coach Sal. Let's get it. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how to create balance and why that's important. So here's the thing that I see a lot of times with prospects, with clients, is the struggle of consistency and balance. So let me ask you a question. Is this a struggle for you in any way? Do you feel like you have to be perfect in order to see results? Is this something that you feel like you might struggle with? I think you're blown out. Do you feel like you struggle with that? This is a real common struggle, common mistake that I see a lot of times is thinking that everything has to be perfect. So in today's episode, I wanted to break that down a little bit. So I'm going to be giving you guys 3 action tips as always, so you can take some value from this and then go implement into your lives. Okay. So here's the thing I really want to stress today. Number 1, that workouts really only take 45 minutes. They only should take about 45 minutes to an hour. So if you think of that, it's such a small window in your day, right? 24 hours, sleep 8, work 8, eat whatever, hang out, right? It's such a small fraction of your day, right? So then why can't we devote a little bit of time to that? And people can make the assumption, well, I work a lot, I have a family, I have friends. And the thing is that most people do. Majority of people do, right? Oh, well, I'm going on vacation. I don't know. If you're on vacation, you can simply go for a walk on the beach in the morning, maybe before your friends or family wake up, and boom, that's a win. It's really about just compounding efforts over time, and those small choices that you make on a daily basis are going to stack up and ultimately lead to the results that you want. I really do believe this, that movement is medicine. You could say it's corny, you could call me whatever you want, but at the end of the day, I know that the more that you take care of your body and mind, not only the better you will look, the better you will feel. And as a byproduct of that, it's going to translate into everything that you're doing. Okay. And that's what it is. And that's really the thing that I want to help you guys understand is that balance is something that is created through practice. Does that make sense? Are we making sense here?
That makes sense to me.
Makes sense. I got my boy Schmeegs in the building.
What's going on, guys?
I know he's kind of a little black.
Shout out Sal. Shout out to Sal.
Let's go. We love it. We love it. Cool. So we're gonna keep this rolling. Number 2. This is another thing that I see a lot as well. Right? Is that you don't have to be a robot to see results. So what do I mean by that? In order to actually make this a lifestyle, in order to make this something that is sustainable, right? It has to be something that you could actually stick to. So what does that look like? Well, it's different for everybody, right? So it's important to understand that, hey, I need to figure out what works for me. So if Jenny is following a certain meal plan, right, and she's doing her certain workouts that she's got from her trainer on YouTube, is that going to work for me? Probably not. Maybe, but it's really, really crucial to understand, yourself. I think this is a key point here. So if you take nothing else, take this, okay? You need to be self-aware with who you are and what you're actually trying to achieve, right? I think the more that you could really understand yourself and be empathetic with yourself and say, hey, well, maybe I should be doing this. Maybe I need to look at it from this angle, right? We're talking about how to create balance and why that's important. When it comes to creating balance, the workouts are such a small amount of time. You can do it if it's a priority, right? And you don't have to be a robot to see results. And these are things that I really want to hammer home because I used to struggle with this too. I used to struggle with the all or nothing mindset. It used to cripple me. I used to think that everything had to be perfect to see results. Because that's the thing, right? Is that we all understand that, hey, I probably need to eat some good food and move my body, right? So what creates a separation between those who are successful and those who aren't, those who maybe continue to struggle? Oftentimes, it's your mindset, your perspective on that, and the belief that you have on those two. And that's something that is created. That's something that is developed, okay? And it can be improved upon. But you have to believe that. And you have to continuously work at it. Ask questions, seek guidance, learn. And then I think this is another thing that I really want to stress here as well is understanding that, hey, you probably don't know it all. I don't either. I'm a coach and I have a coach. And there's humility in that. Why? Because we can't sit here and act like we know it all, because the reality of the situation is that you probably don't. And it's important to seek guidance. Now, maybe that's a little off topic. That's another episode for another day. But we're talking about tips here, how to create balance and why that's important. So we're going to keep this fucking rolling. Are you guys getting value so far? If so, drop some emojis in the comments.
Hey,
Let's
emoji
go.
baby.
Emojis in the comments.
Show me.
Show me the money. What movie is that? If you could reference that in the comments right now, I'll give you $100. Just kidding. Let's go. We got 2 over here, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. We got another 10 on TikTok, a couple more on Instagram. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to keep this rolling. We're going to be fucking spitting some value here. We making sense, Shmeeks?
Dude, we're always making sense.
We're making sense. We're providing value. We're showing out for the squad. So here's the thing. It's Friday, and I normally finish up work a little earlier, and I made the promise that I was going to do 5 live streams outside of my client community this week. So here I am showing up again. This is what it is. This is now, let's see, 5, 8, my 12th live stream of the week. So you could say that we're getting some fucking reps, baby. All right, so let's keep it rolling. Okay, and as we wrap up here, number 3. This is the kicker, right? Like you got to really grasp this one too. And if you're listening to this or watching this right now, I want you to understand, that all these shifts that we're talking about is really just a choice that you have the decision to control, that you have the power to control, right? Because I've seen this is the last point here, the all or nothing mindset. That perspective and belief has absolutely crippled so many people that I've seen, my friends and family, former clients, thinking that they need to do everything perfect in order to see results. Because oftentimes that actually holds you back from the decisions that you are. What am I trying to say here?
No, just keep going. Just keep going.
No, because I think the fucking construction guy, these guys are fucking killing me, man. What is that set? That's what it was. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, no,
I was like, what is that fucking sound, man? This guy's drilling holes in my ceiling.
Oh, here he comes.
Unfucking real.
What?
Is he actually?
No,
Don't even fucking joke about that. No, but all seriousness though, I've seen the all or nothing mindset really cripple a lot of people. So I want to be someone to help you guys break free from that, because in reality, messy action is the answer. Consistently trying to just get 1% better. That's the slogan that I really pride. My company, my vision is to really just try to be better than who you were yesterday. And I think if you could adopt the mentality and just continue to get 1% each day, and think about that compounding over time, for weeks, months, and years, because you think of it as a lifestyle, right? A certain way of living with choosing proper nutrients, with moving your body and prioritizing your sleep and all these things. It's just creating a higher sense of self, a higher level of individualness. All right, so this guy's decided to drill holes in his wall, but all right, so I want to recap really quick before we wrap this up, because Schmitty Bop is drilling holes. How to create balance and why it's important. Number 1, workouts are such a small amount in your day. So honestly, unless you have a disability, there really is no excuse. Some small movement in the morning is really the most beneficial way to ground yourself and set the tone for your day. In my opinion, this is something that I've really seen with myself and clients as well. As number 2, you don't have to be a robot as well. It can be something that mix and matches. What do I mean by that? Well, it's saying, I don't need to be in the gym at this time or I'm a failure. Sometimes life happens. Sometimes things come about that are unexpected, and that's okay. But that doesn't mean that you have to just throw everything out the fucking window and just quit, because where is that going to get you? And this is something that I talk a lot about with my clients as well, is that the time's going to pass regardless of what you do, right? So why not just try to make a little bit of effort? You're going to get knocked down. You're going to get hit with adversity. That's expected. But how you navigate through that is your choice, right? So I think the more that we come at it from that approach, I think the more successful you will be, not only in fitness, but also in life as well. And then the last point here, number 3, is important to understand that we need to ditch the all or nothing mindset. Messy action is the key. Messy action is the answer. Get comfortable being uncomfortable and continue to push yourself. And I think over time, if you could really, try to adopt this mentality and push yourself forward, you will see success. So hope this helps. Hope you guys got some value. As always, appreciate you guys. Peace, love, and protein. See you in the next one. That's it, yo. Kimmy Mools, what's up? How we doing?
Looks like a very bad individual.
That's amazing. My client Kim is just always pulling up. I appreciate that. OD. Was that valuable? Was that dope? I work out 30 minutes a day. I recently just started that. That's dope. How much do you exercise per day? I usually work out for probably there he is. Let's go. Get in here, buddy.
What's up, gang? How we doing?
Let's go. I love it. When did your hair start? And see, I can't read the TikTok comments because they're just ruthless. They're just.
The hair start turning gray.
It's always like some
Yeah, there's always trolls, dude. There's always trolls.
always trolls top me. Like okay, like you guys don't know.
There's always trolls. That's how
Always
it goes.
trolls. All right,
You
guys.
should see it. You should see
It's-
it on our stream. Dude.
it's bad.
hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna go peace out and start the weekend here. So appreciate you guys. We'll talk soon. Bob.